So, Tendai, I'm going to start with you. You're a politician here, and I just want to have your own take. How do you view pageants?
Just to say that I am a public representative, and what that means is that I represent people at various platforms, of which my involvement with the pageants would have been just to be coming from a perspective of supporting people and supporting the people that are actually organizing that. Because my take on pageants is that I suppose we need to look at it from how the whole phenomenon of beauty has been kind of socially constructed in many societies. And I think we also need to be context sensitive when we're talking about pageants in this part of the world, where as immigrants we're struggling at the peripheries of the mainstream societies as we are now. So we would actually look at pageants as a platform or as a space where people can actually effectively participate. So much so that when organizers such as Tina, Parrot Show and everybody else create that space where people can participate, it is incumbent upon us as immigrants and upon us as public representatives, and as well as on Irish people, to make sure that we support. We support with resources, we support with everything that we can to make sure that we preserve that space and that platform where we can also celebrate diversity, we can also celebrate beauty. But again, it goes back to the issue of beauty and the fact that, is there an interlink between beauty and brains? And I suppose that platform is actually a platform where we can actually prove that there's more to beauty. There's also beauty and brains. So when these young people actually enter that space or that platform to participate in that, we also should know that they have needs. And those needs have got to be satisfied by those that are supporting, also those that are organizing. But I think the way it has happened in the recent years here in Ireland, as far as I know, is that it has happened like last year was very much radical. I think so many people coming from various country or regional backgrounds within the African continent have been kind of thinking this is a brilliant idea. But I don't know, I don't really know what the motivation was behind this. And I cannot speak on behalf of anybody else. But I think we need, as what Parent Show is doing now, to engage with these young people to find out, has your need been satisfied in terms of your participation? I think we need to see it as a platform where people can come in, where they can also be able to speak out on their beliefs, to also, because when they come to that platform, they see themselves as people who have something to bring forward, something that is worth to bring forward. But how do we then realize that worth of those people? And then going forward from that platform in terms of Miss Nigeria Island and the whole pageant that happened last year, to what extent then do we support and do we nurture that talent, that skill that we see in all these young people? I think it's absolutely scandalous that we bring these young people forward and make sure that we do whatever we can during the pageants, but beyond that we actually don't do anything. I think it's also a bit scandalous that we kind of then, compartmentalize people to say you are a loser and you are a winner. Of course, at the end of the day, you have Miss Nigeria, you have people that win their pageant, but everybody is a winner. Because it's not easy to put for yourself forward and say, I want to do this. So it's incumbent upon organizers of these pageants to make sure that they do something about this. Otherwise, what they are doing is that they will end up re-victimizing these young people that are looking for a space to participate in. So I really want to congratulate the organizers, particularly Miss Nigeria Island and Miss Africa and others that have actually made sure that they don't just ditch these young people, that they've continued to develop the capacity of these young people. Otherwise, what's the point of going over there and say to people, what are you on about? And they say, oh, I like community development, I like this, I like that about themselves, but not actually make sure that you nurture that skill and that need in that person. So I think overall, I think that space has been good. It has been utilized to a certain extent, but a lot more can be done. And I would really want to highlight, having been observing Miss Nigeria Island, Miss Africa, and everywhere else, I think resources are a big issue because they're being organized by people who also have a myriad of other needs that they have. So I think if people could continue to support this, because people would see that as well as a space for entertainment.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll be back to you, Tendai.